Hello friends, my name is Victor and I am a blind guy. My vision is 20 by 100, which means that I can only see the second line on a night chart. Today I'm going to be making another delicious meal. I'm going to be making chicken soup from scratch. I'm going to be starting with this full chicken and I'm going to add some noodles at the end. I'm going to start by carving this chicken. I'm just going to use the drumsticks and the thighs for the soup because I don't need the whole chicken. So let's see. I'm gonna have to try to go for where the joint, I imagine the joint would be. Need to find where the joint is. There it is. And I'm going to put it in a pot. Turn the chicken because I'm right-handed. And there it is. It's easier with practice. Okay, now I'm going to cut off the wings. Again, I'm going to try to use the joint. Even though the wings are so small, you can probably just break them. But I want to be, I don't want to crack it. Let's see if I can find a joint and not cut myself in the process. There it is. Again, I guess once you do a couple wings, it gets easier. And again, I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna flip it over. And let's go for the wing. This is actually, yeah, there we go. And now we're going to chop the vegetables. We're going to start with the carrot. It's peeled. I peeled it with a peeler. And I'm going to cut off the end of it. We're not going to use that. And I'm going to chop it as small and fine as I can, because I don't want big chunks of carrots in my soup. It's kind of like a machine I got going. For the onion, I'm actually not going to chop it. I'm going to cut off a large chunk of it and I'm going to put it whole in the soup. That's because a lot of people don't like to eat onions cooked in the chicken soup. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to chop off a chunk, put it in, and at the end of cooking, I'm going to use tongs to take it out of the soup. Now for the garlic, I'm going to take out a couple of cloves and I'm going to peel it. I put the peels to the side. I'm going to use 3 cloves. The way I'm going to peel it, I'm going to smash it. This is actually not a clove. I'm going to use this too. I'm going to smash it with a knife and then it's easier to peel. So now with the garlic, I'm going to mince it. Now that the soup has been on the stovetop for about 10-15 minutes, what we want to do is take the scum off of the top of it, because every time you cook chicken, you're gonna get scum. So what I'm using is a spatula, and I'm taking it off the soup and putting it in a bowl of water just so it's clean. And now that the scum is all off, I'm going to add some salt to the soup. And I want to be generous with the salt because it's a big volume of water. And after that, I'm going to add the vegetables. Here we go. For the onion, I'm just putting it whole. I'm going to take it off out of the soup later because a lot of people just don't like the cooked onion in the plate. Now it's been cooking for a little longer, and I'm going to take the onion out. I don't actually want to stay in the soup now that it's done its job and released all of its flavor. And finally we're gonna get the chicken out of the soup so we can put the meat off the bone, because we don't want the bones to stay in the soup and it's so slippery. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the chicken, we're going to pull it apart with a fork or with 2 forks so that, we get long stripes of chicken, and then we're going to put it back into the soup because we don't want any bones in the soup either. So I put this back in the bowl and get the next piece. And finally, I'm going to put the noodles into the soup. And they will be cooking for another 10 minutes until the noodles are ready. And now that the soup is ready, let's give it a taste. It smells delicious, so that's for sure. It's a little warm, I gotta be careful. Let's give it a taste. We'll get a spoonful. I like it. It tastes perfectly salted. It's how this chicken soup is supposed to be. If you like chicken soup, you will like this recipe. Give me a thumbs up. Add a comment below this video. Let me know what you want me to prepare next time, or let me know what you like and you don't like about the videos, and I'll see you in the next video.